Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. So in this episode, we're gonna continue with a previous setup, which is we have our Danish lamp. You can see I made a little bit more modifications, and this is slightly more advanced. Not too bad. This is just a very simple modification based on the Live Noding 345. Is the cylinder hacking. Basically, here. You already learned that we can kind of use a cylinder and kind of modify every like a circle part that made of cylinder, and that's actually a setup that I think I need to share as a Blender zip. So anyhow, we gonna end up with something like this. I'll give this a different color. So this is like a cylinder hacking for Danish lamp. So what we have at the moment is our lamp. If I look at it from the front view, we can see now we have some kind of curvature. We can control the curvature a little bit based on the math function. You can pick like all kind of different math functions, and I think most of them will work. I'll leave it back to linear just for simplicity, and we can still control the upper radius, and let's make it just 1, and then the bottom radius also is tweakable like so. This guy right here, if we kind of laid it out in the x-axis, you can see this is almost like the ball that I was talking about. There is a Dutch artist or designer that made a bowl looks like this, and you can buy the whole set design. So anyway, back to Danish lamp. It's looking something like this, and we can adjust the height in the z-axis, and we get that almost like now it's looking almost like a jellyfish, or maybe like a flower as well. Maybe I don't need to explain the whole cylinder hacking business, but basically, again, this is just a cylinder, and you see a lot of lines going on happening. The one that's interesting is actually this part right here. Cylinder vertices goes out, and we are actually scaling it in what axis here? In the X and Y axis. And we are using sphere chalk list repeater and list joining, and then all kind of magic happening here. And then so what we have is something like this. We are using a functions to generate this guy right here. We can even actually add some kind of randomizations. Probably you can randomize it here. Just randomize just random number, plug it into this guy, and then kind of mix it. Just math. How many random numbers do we have? It should be coming from this guy. Float number goes into this guy, and then combine the number together, and then plug this into there. We can randomize this thing a little bit. So yeah, now it's getting pretty strange. Maybe not too random. Some kind of noise can help to add some kind of interesting result, but maybe we don't need the random. Anyway, just easing goes in there. You can see based on the functions, we can get all kind of weird Danish lamp design. I think the simplest one is work fine. Linear interpolations, adjust the functions, how it's gonna affect the curvature, more or less like that. We can look at it without we can just look at it from the wireframe, from the front view. You can see the design is like that. It's pretty complex. and we can adjust it all from here, adjust the height and things like that, how wide and how small the bottom part. We still need to fit a lamp somewhere there, but anyway, this is a little bit more advanced. If you want to see how to create this, the top beard, especially the cylinder hacking, look at it from this one, LIVENODING 345. I probably need to share this blend zip. I don't have the blend zip here. Maybe I did. Other than that, it's pretty much done. I can bake it out. It's gonna be this guy, and we can assign a lamp, put a lamp in there, turn on material, and you get a Danish lamp. Maybe this should be like transparent, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's how, if you want to create like a Danish lamp using Spherical add-on in Blender. This is Danish lamp more advanced, like maybe Danish lamp MK2, let's call it that way. And thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.